Alright, we got a new I'm Kevin. It's called the Kengan Ashura is pure hands. I know that anime got lots of hands. And let me just make sure this shit's on. Yep, it's on. So let's just jump to this shit.
It's about that time. I've been seeing the comments and yeah, it's been a little while since the first one, but we're back. Kengan Ashura season 2.
Year.
Hands down one of, if not the, best fighting anime I've ever seen. It's really between this and Fog Hill. But if you need a little refresher on what happened last season, I can't help you with that because I don't know. Them boys were just boxing out there. But the entirety of season 1 was only the first bracket.
Huh?
Oh no, she's back.
I really want to have your children.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and, yeah. He knew what he had to do and got up out of there. You see that face? That is a man on a mission. He saw his life flash before his eyes and had to escape with efficiency. But real quick, I gotta give a big thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was never really tapped into the different browser options and whatnot. I was convinced they were all the same thing, just in a different font. But I'ma be honest, this is actually pretty cool. They got this feature called GX Mods, and you can customize your whole browser. We got Minecraft, Naruto, JJK, God of War, Saul Goodman. If you want a close-up of Saul, you can have it. Personally, though, I had to go with the GOAT, Jinx. And to download Opera GX, this girl is 16.
What? Technic.
Whoa, 16? Get her away from you. Run, my nigga, run.
It's not illegal.
Oh! Out of fucking pocket! That's the most out of pocket one!
Then we cut to Freak Boy, and I should just expect this already. 1 second he's tweaking out, the next he's feral. I wonder how the voice actor feels.
That nigga look like a she nigga. That's a fucking she nigga or they nigga. Whatever is, why the nigga had to be look like a she, look like a female, but it turned out to be a real nigga. Oh man, that like Alexander with a wig on or some shit.
Every time he has to voice his guy, there's an asterisk by every line that just says horny. But we have some bad voices guy. There's an asterisk by every line that just says horny.
How's it going? Horny? What the This nigga's a freak. He's a freak boy, alright. He's a freaky ass nigga, 69 god ass nigga.
But we have some bad news. Something's wrong with Oma. That berserk ability he be using has an extreme toll on his body, specifically his heart. And there really isn't any treatment for it. Only thing that will help him survive is to give up fighting. But y'all know what this show is. Of course he wasn't giving that shit up. But now it's time for the first match of the second round. Reiner versus Popovich. But real quick, they gave us a short first match of the second round. Reiner versus Popovich.
Okay.
But real quick, they gave us a short backstory on Reiner, and pretty much he was born as Superman. The density of his muscles were 50 times higher as a newborn. And when he got older, they had him in a box playing games with a custom-made titanium controller. And you know what this guy does after seeing him break it? He brought him outside and said, all right then, hit me.
What?
You saw what happened? If a nigga builds Superman, why the fuck you ask him to hit you? Why the fuck you ask him to hit you? What you thinking would happen, nigga? Now look at you. Now look at you. You fucked up by one fucking punch. Satomo your ass, bro. Made you thinking your life choices. You didn't choose to wise enough to ask him what he can do to you. Like, what you think it would happen?
Oh!
Brought him outside and said, all right then, hit me.
What?
Stupid.
Oh!
Why would you ask him to do that? There are so many better ways to go about that. Nigga, there's a forest behind you. Have him punch a couple trees or something. That would have worked just the same. Matter of fact, what was even the point? The kid was breaking titanium controllers. You seen it. You was there. You already know how strong he is. That's like risking your life to find out if the grass is green, if the sky is blue, if dogs bark. Like, nigga, you know the answer. Anyways.
Lady. Now you can't shit. Now you probably shitting every time. You just shitted just now. Have you shit bricks just for that?
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Marley, 6'3", weighing in at 425 pounds, the armored fury, the unshakable shield, the immovable wall. At least that's what they used to call him. He fell off in season 4. We have Reiner. Yeah, he used to be cool. And now, I don't really care to give him an
Reiner, where he gets his ass blew up by Eren from, you know, Attack of Titan. You know, more you know.
And Joseph Popovich.
That nigga does look like Sopokovich. Just don't bring Videl in the mix.
And I'm not gonna lie, nothing too crazy happened in this fight. It was really just two powerhouses swinging at each other. Reiner won this. But the next one I'm actually excited for. We got Muteba, the African mercenary, going up against the Great Khali. And this dude is really into his role. He had the mercenary going up against...
He looked like Andre the Giant. You cannot tell me that looked like Andre the Giant that he decided to no longer... to looking chubby, he become all muscular.
Against the Great Khali, and this dude is really into his role. He had the off-brand Undertaker theme song in the back, but this is like his alternate personality, and I can't tell if the crowd knows that or...
Nah, bro. I don't know, why would you interest like he is the Undertaker? You're not like that, bro. If you have a robe and tattoos and long hair, yeah, but no.
Or if they actually think this is a different guy. All he did was throw on some white face paint. I pray they're not that stupid.
That nigga look like a Joker.
Immediately takes out the eyes. Or so we thought. Just poked 2 holes in his cheeks.
Ah, my back!
Putting all his weight behind these punches. Connects the left hook. Right gets blocked. Body shot, hammer fist. And ends the block string with a spin punch. But it's still his turn. Just punishing that guard until Muteba goes for the takedown. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Hold this DDT.
Damn.
Muteba isn't gonna lose.
Jake the Snake on that nigga.
That easily though. Used his arm to block the force. Then he goes to tell him, why would you put yourself at a disadvantage? Breaking through his hold, getting into that mount position. Yeah, you better keep that grip tight. Holding the back of his head is the only thing saving you right now.
Hold on, man, not the ears, bro, not the ears.
Now, if you forgot, Muteba is blind. Kinda. He has the tough thing going on. They say they're blind, but they're not really blind. His hearing deadass outlines everything. He can see perfectly fine. And all that attack did was make the outlines a little fuzzy. You ain't stopped shit. It's his turn now. Connects a mean left, a quick 2-piece, kidney shot, another left, kicks the body, another 2-piece into the side kick. He was really putting the beats on the man.
Oh my god!
Come on now, was that all you got? Quit running away and fight. But this is why I rock with Muteba. He noticed his fighting style wasn't working, so he said, I bet. Let me try boxing. This is his first time ever doing this, by the way. He has never used a boxing stance. But that junk was working though, Slip. Yeah, we playing a different game now. Straight counter hits. Go ahead, do it again. Not gonna lie, Muteba might be one of my favorites. Just look, lands the hit, moves away. Lands the hit, moves away. Bitch, I said back up. Like, this dude is tough. Making him look like a fool out there. Got your kneecap cracked for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. He cracked your shit. Your kneecap is cracked. Yeah, it's over. You better call it off before it gets worse, bro. You better give it while you still can. Kneecap about to get knee replacement after that shit.
Hold on to that motherfucker too. I know it hurt.
Say goodnight.
Ooh. But he hits his cheeks again.
boss.
But now he's holding on to that arm and it just went downhill from here. Punching doing no damage, started spamming eye pokes, missing by the way, then took out his other ear, and this was the only time this blind man was truly blind. Got hit with a clothesline into an elbow drop. Full
Nigga got clothesline from hell and then the people's elbow.
Nelson body slam, like bro.
There's a dragon suplex. Full Nelson suplex, bro.
Making my guy look stupid out there.
He had him looking goofy.
Is what you thought I was gonna say. Oh! Take my ears out, I'll take out yours. Fair trade. Oh, and by the way, I was just acting. He goes in, fakes the eye poke. Give me that gun. Dropped his ass. Standing over him, smiling. That's my GOAT. And they explained how Muteba did something called the heart jab. He aimed underneath the ribs and the force connected with his heart. But knowing the nature of the show, of course he was gonna get up. And that low-key annoyed me because Muteba just ulted and you can still stand on 2 feet. At this point, you might as well fade to black, throw text on the screen saying Muteba lost, because how is he gonna win now? Then they try to throw in a flashback like I care, nigga, stop. So Muteba was like, fine, I'll play along. Runs in just to get blood spat in his face, picked up.
Nah, you better win. He splat he gave you the Ebola. Splat his blood, man. Yeah, splat his face. You better win this fight.
A body slammed and Muteba actually got excited off that. Haven't felt this way in a long time. Huh. Well, take back everything I just said. That was his final push. And I respect what Muteba does after. He pinned them to show respect, but my boy, that's not how they do it in wrestling.
Got all up in his face. Bro, what are you doing?
At least I don't think so. Not in America, at least. This show
Just pin him, just hook the leg. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
would never escape the freak allegations pulling stunts like this. But afterwards, we see him about clean as a bitch, got the Mike Jack suit on, but he goes to tell us, yeah. I can also see through my nose.
Wow.
When he took out my ears, I just sniffed his scent to find him.
Wait. What song is it? Do you remember how it's good? Remember the time. Remember the time. He got the remember the time shit on.
Okay. Anyways, a little context for this next fight. This guy has to win or else his village is going to be destroyed by this man. Why? I'm not exactly sure, because apparently they want to build a power company here in bumfuck nowhere. Like, who came up with this idea? Who wants to drive 100 miles and then hike up a mountain to get to work? But his opponent is dead ass Sasuke. They copied Naruto's homework and changed a few answers. He looks like a custom character I made on Saints Row or something. He even calls himself the Lightning God. Don't be surprised if we see a Chidori halfway through this. And then they gave us his backstory and made it seem like he was the most dangerous man on the planet. Killing was like breathing. He does it naturally, they said. Looks at humans as only flesh bags, things that need to be thrown out. So one day he was on a mission and
Whoa, hold on.
out. So one day he was on a mission and
Shit. Just saying.
everything he stood for out the window. Got a glance at fine shit and it was like his whole world opened up. And is this the same day a random man walks in your room and y'all just start playing cards?
What?
Speed blitz. His punches sound like gunshots. So he runs back in, weaves the roundhouse. Oh, I see. He took that hit on purpose. Saw Pang thought it was his turn until Sasuke did his little after image technique. So he stands his ground, curling his body. Give me that back. I like that flavor. Wasn't
There you
phased
go.
by that attack at all, so now it's really his turn. Weave, lands the hit, but Saw Peng's game plan is to purposely take hits so he can go for the counter. So Sasuke said, I bet. Started going for speed hits, ended up landing a clean one to the face too. And now they reset. Saw Peng already huffing and puffing over there. It's been 30 seconds. Speed slip. Your moveset got uploaded to the database. You're not getting hit by those. And look how he cocks his neck back.
Damn.
This is what you call a dangerous man. People who do headbutts are not okay. Like, yeah, it's an option, but why would you ever choose that option? You're injuring yourself too. You crack the ground with your skull. You can
Yeah, you would get CTE.
play it off all you want, but I know your shit beaming right now. So this is when Sasuke changes his stance. Saw Peng runs in, but throwing that shit down. He wasn't gonna go down that easy though. Idiots. Free eats.
Oh my
Thumbs
god.
into the temple, hand into the jaw, finger extend to the forehead, but Saw Peng said that ain't shit. Punishing that left arm, it took 2 hits to crack that bone. Punishing that left arm, it took 2 hits to
That one kick. Oh my god. Your shit about to be fractured, bro. I'm about to get still robbed for that damn arm.
crack that bone. Checks the kick, so he throws out the knee. Got your ass. This one about to hurt.
Damn. Oh.
Sasuke done countered it. I told you that headbutt is a double-edged sword. At the last second, I believe he stepped forward, stopping the headbutt halfway. And what he's trying to do now is rattle that brain. Constant attacks to the head.
This nigga gonna get hell of CTE that he never been seen before, bro.
Come here. Saw Peng tackles him. Fuck off me. Right back to shaking that brain up. About to leave out of here with memory loss. Slip. Tackles him down, but Saw Peng brings him in. Great idea stopping his momentum. Man, you bitch, get off me. Sasuke breaks free, but Saw Peng not giving him a chance to run away. Kicks the right leg, kicks the left leg, left again, bullying that
He
left
just-
leg, so he goes
At this point, he's spamming.
in. Saw Peng winding a mean elbow. And the screen fades to white. Yeah, Saw Peng lost. Double fist to the chin, he goes out of there. And losing this match means he failed to save his village. So he's talking to his rival and he said, yeah, I'm done. I don't think I can fight anymore.
If you don't want to fight anymore, then I'm done with you.
Damn. Dario whipped the kid on them.
You don't understand. My time here is done.
This literally never brought up again.
So the next fight is Freak Boy on the screen. You know we're gonna see some wild shit.
I can't stand it. I hate being made to wait. Oma! Oma!
Anyways, he's fighting Gensai. And the moment he got close, he said, listen, bitch, I know that fighting style you use. My friend was the creator, and I got word that one of his students was the one who killed him. So let me tell you how this is gonna go. I'm gonna make you pay for what you've done, and I'm gonna start by beating your ass. Now, the first half of this fight was just Gensai playing excellent defense. Freaky Boy's technique is moving just when you blink, making it seem like you disappear. And pairing that with the Rakshasa's palm, which is like, I don't know how to explain it, it's kind of like spiral punches, I guess. Blocks the left, chops the right, elbows the high palm, tries the same with the left. We switch angles, right palm out of here, left hook blocked. Freak Boy can't get through the defense.
This nigga just doing. This nigga just blocking with his one arm. He just. Like, nope, 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 nope. Nah, bro. At this point, you better kick him. You better blow his knees out or something.
Doing all this with one hand, and finally he backs away.
Oh no, you grab your shit.
Beware of your place.
Kicks the leg out, going for another blow, but gets thrown off. And that's because Freak Boy started using Oma's technique. Then we get Freak Boy's backstory. He was only born because his father was sick and needed new organs. So his pops paid a prostitute to have his child. And as he was getting older, he started to believe he deserved to die. Until one day Oma came through, unintentionally saving him. Oma was only boxing because these guys were in his territory. He didn't give a damn about Freak Boy, but Freak Boy gave a damn about him. In his head, Oma was some god who came and saved him. So once he got the chance, he ran away.
Why this nigga butt booty naked? I thought they were gonna, you know what? We do a healer or some shit. What the fuck? Why he's butt booty naked?
Not with happiness, not with relief, not with resolve, but horny. And immediately after, he becomes a prostitute.
You what?
Everything is starting to add up.
Oh, nah. Okay.
Now, so a few years go by, he kills his pops, takes his money, did everything he could to
So he
track
committed partricide. Partricide, whatever that word is.
down Omen. Once he didn't see the monster that saved him years ago. He saw a regular dude and blamed Nico, his master, for taming him. So he then went off, trained under this guy, and once he got strong enough, he killed him for no reason. But back to the fight.
This nigga went to him, asked him to train him, and once he got stronger, he just offed the nigga. This nigga is crazy.
Weave, breaks the ground up, kicks the rocks behind you, simply grazing his chest.
He just glazed his shit, it just cracked their oh, nah. That had to be a superpower or something. He just glazed, he just give you a touch and your shit cracked. That is crazy. Nah, he just did Bill McGuire with that dirt.
Cracked a rib, and now he's back to wailing around. Gensai was like, yo, this nigga is weird. Runs back in.
Oh my god.
Put 3 fingers straight through his palm, but that didn't phase Freak Boy. He said they can go hand for hand, but then he gets a low kick. Gensai jumps over, but peep how he uses Rakshasa's palm on the ground, messing up his landing. Come here. Got blocked by his size 27 feet. Dude's foot is the same size as Freak Boy's arms. Put 8 holes in that man's chest. So Freak Boy starts wailing around again, but changed up the pattern this time, actually connected with the shoulder. Don't get cocky, boy. Stabbed straight in the gut with the broken fingers too.
If that won't work, then maybe this will.
Boy, fuck no. Don't ever try me with that weak ass shit. Kicks the leg out using the broken fingers too. Mods, give me 3 different angles.
The winner, Karoki, moving on.
That has looked like fatality. This nigga went from a Mortal Kombat. That's a Mortal Kombat battle.
And look at Lemillion glazing after the match, bro. Go back to your seat. When you fought him in the first round, he said he felt nothing but pity for you. He was just playing around for a little fun. Like the nigga threw a punch. I've never seen him throw a punch against anyone except you. And you're over here glazing him.
So, am I close, Master?
Master?
Oh no. Oh no. This nigga become his bitch. Nah, nah. You can't hang with us. You can't hang with us, bro. You call this nigga master? Nah.
But now we have easily my top 3 favorite. The hippie. And
Why the character had to look like a she nigga?
the guy he's going against, if you remember, he apparently died in the first season, but hey, he's back now. And not gonna lie, the starters.
So they just resurrect him from the dead from the last season. Okay.
fight wasn't too crazy. Hippie was just running all over the place because this dude's ability is being extremely flexible. His arms can extend across the map, but that's until he runs in. Two-piece grabs the arm, twists it around, and yeah, the guy is flexible. You can't break his arm by the joints. But Hippie knew.
Yeah, he must have his arms broke before. Yeah, once you fight a flexible nigga and you try to break his shit, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Who that is all a part of the plan. He starts spamming this attack again. Euro step. Just as planned.
Oh my god.
Grabbed that motherfucker too, dropped his ass, and then he broke the arm again. You see, since breaking motherfucker two, dropped his ass, and then he broke the arm again.
This nigga broke it in 3 places. And he broke this arm, then this. Yeah, you're gonna have better rods in your arms from now on.
You see, since breaking joints won't work in this guy, you gotta snap the whole bone, and that's why Hippie aimed for the elbow a second ago. So the guy will think he's going for the joints again. Nice try, buddy. I seen Yujiro do the same thing, but his was better. Elbow was rocking, bro, until he was ready to finish this. Kicks him vertically into the air, and then
He just kicked him up and Nah, that's so diabolical.
dropped him.
And you
Stuffed
got
his
pile
head into
drive.
the dirt. I expect nothing less from the GOAT. And it's funny because he was like, do you think the two of us can ever rematch one day? Absolutely not. Aren't you on death row? You're not going to be around for long. And even if you wasn't, I don't want to fight you again, bro. I'm sorry. And he posed after saying that shit too. Got him on the TV with it. Peace and love, face ass. And this next fight, I'm already knowing he's gonna be crazy. We got Fang.
Damn, can you imagine if he and I were out there?
Her face says it all. She just didn't want to hurt your feelings. She knows you can't handle that. Bro lost in the first round. Shit, he even lost before that. Oma cooked you before we even got to the tournament. You talking about some fighting Fang. Man, just get comfortable. The only action you're getting is walking to and from the snack stand. But Fang is up against Kowloon, the jab demon, and the guy walked up before even getting announced. He wanted minimal talking, straight boxing. Got ready in his stance, and Fang said, you know what? Let me give that a go. Both in that boxing stance. They close the distance. And look at the movement out of Kowloon. Straight air balls from Fang. My turn. Slip. And now they reset. Sizing each other up. Feeling the game out. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, it's a game of the jabs. They're both creating shockwaves with their hits until Kowloon told him this ain't for the fashion. Let that low shit roll off the back, nigga, hold this. Yo ass over there pretending, nigga, I'm the real thing. Slip. Got that boy legs shaking, and I hope you ain't think we done. How that gut feeling. And like I said before, Kowloon is the jab demon, giving that boy straight work. He don't know what to do. He's scared. Stop, please. Got him. And I kid you not, he was eating so many combos that he lost his memory. Had no clue how he got out there. But even so, there was nothing but a smile on his face.
What's wrong? Are you done pretending you're a boxer?
Ooh. Now he's trying to break that guard. 1-2, double body shot, left hook, straight, giving him that straight pressure. Cameraman changed the angle. Weave, block, dodges the double left, stops the uppercut, evades the step through, deflects with the elbow, blocks the low, deflects the next 2 attacks. Cameraman. Fang hasn't given up on that boxing style yet, so Kowloon said, I bet, let me show you a little something. Now he's back on the offense, hummeling that guard. Hold on, let me check the back of your head real quick. Stop moving. Goes back to bullying the guard. I understand it now. Stops his arm, get your weight up. And this is when they tell us Fang just created, like for real, just now, a new fighting style to counter Kowloon. And he goes, hey, stop using boxing and go all out. I bet. He goes back in. He checks the kick but watches back fist. He told him to stop boxing, so he's giving him something new. Double jab, right hook, left hook, straight. Roundhouse into the leg kick. Actually connects the right and run that back real quick. Look at the power behind these hits. Shoulder check, runs in, clashes with the knee. Fades to back real quick. Gotta change the angle. Another round.
Nigga, V-triggered.
Roundhouse, triple jab, cross, uppercut gets dodged. Step back to counter. Fuck off me. One thing about Fang though, he's always gonna check them kicks. Tries grabbing the arm. Move, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, I said let go.
Had to reset back to neutral real quick. Catch his breath. Kengan was working on him. We thought he had that opening. No. Kengan with a mean uppercut, but Fang steps on the toes. Counter. And he loves these roundhouses. Blocks the cross, jab to the gut. The next two gets blocked. Cross, weave, cameraman, jab, cross. Closes in with a haymaker, steps back, grabs the head. Excellent block out of Fang, but this is when Kengan starts using those elbows. Slicing his neck. Goes for the follow-up. They clash, but the
Nah, slicing the neck, you should be dead.
ain't done. Deflect. The 1-2 gets blocked. Kicks the back leg. Throws one up top two. Fang said it's his turn. Weave. Doesn't last for long though. Gut punch. Front kick. Another roundhouse in. Not gonna lie. Now I have to revise my top 3 because Kengan is definitely up there. Look at how fast he does these strikes. I don't care what nobody say. Kengan has the best fights in anime. Uh-oh. There goes guard.
Damn.
I got one for you too.
Nope. You thought.
Both fighters are huffing and puffing. This is gonna end real soon. Fang kicks the leg. Kengan backsteps to straight. Double jab into the leg kick. Another step back, but this time he hits all elbow, cracking that hand. So now it's Fang's turn. Lands a mean hit, but Kengan got one for him too. And as he lands a, but this time he hits all elbow, crack.
Yeah, you get the elbow. The elbow's harder than knuckle. Yeah, your shit. Look at this shit. It's like shattered like 100 places.
Cracking that hand. So now it's Fang's turn. Lands a mean hit, but Kengan got one for him too. And as he runs in, he tries predicting his next move. And this single grapple changed the entire game. Tossed him across the field, and before he can really get up, lands a devastating kick, winning him the match. See, now I understand the way Fang fights. He will fight the same style as whoever his opponent is and try to beat him using it. Like in the first round, he fought Okubo and beat him with his own style. But for this one, he realized he couldn't win using only strikes, so he had to resort to grappling. Easily best fight so far. Kengan might be my #1 favorite. He fought the top dog here, shook his brain up, made him lose his memory. Even though he lost, he kept that title as the best striker. And after the match, Fang was like, yo, why was I a little scared in that match? Like, you gotta respect it. So now we cut back to Oma. And Yamashita is actually planning to withdraw from the tournament, which we know is not gonna happen. Hold on, the screen's panning down. Finger twitch. Yeah, there go the finger twitch. But we finally get a little break from the fights. So Two-Face here is leading a coup d'etat. OG walks in the room, and I'm glad they color coordinated this shit. Black suits versus white suits. Otherwise, they would have been smacking their own squad down. And what was this guy's plan? Clearly, someone already whooped your ass. You need to be in the back lines providing emotional support. And this dude is back. Didn't you get...
Nigga got rocked for 5 seconds. Yeah, just sit down. Just sit down for the grace of God. Just sit down, don't get up.
Tossed in a river like 20 episodes ago. But Two-Face here wants to create a new Kengan association. Gave everyone a choice to either join him or die by the explosives he planted in the dome. And you must have made your plan so obvious, because this guy was like, bro, you don't think we caught on to this shit? And 50 of his members pulled up, including Ryan. You are so trash. How does your coup d'etat get countered the same episode it started? Also, he tried using the bombs he set up with himself in the room, by the way. I don't know what his plan was, but it didn't matter anyway. The bombs were already disabled. How can everything go so wrong? What was you doing? Tweeting out your ideas? Using an alt account thinking you were safe? They knew every little detail about your plans. And apparently, some fighters had assassins sent out specifically for them. But for Oma, instead, he got someone who was ordered to kidnap him. Who sent this guy? I don't know. But what I do know is that the GOAT is back. And the guy was like, oh good, so I don't need the old one anymore. Tries taking him out like Oma is gonna allow that.
I'll say this one more time. Get the hell away from me.
And surprisingly, he pulls out the same tech that Oma uses, but then it clicks in his head. This guy was sent here by the Bugs. Whoever they are, but yeah, Buddy got off-screened.
Trash.
Hello?
Yeah, you can head home now. That nigga got his ass beat.
You being for real? I'm looking at him right now. He's currently getting a knee dug into his spine. And just like that, they left. But I thought everything was fine. Oma got some rest, got some treatment. We're all good.
No. No.
Dog, does he just have a permanent debuff? Been knocked out this whole time and still messed up? And right before his fight, we see Yamashita pleading for him to drop out.
I don't want to bury you. Respect your elders, do you hear me? Drop out of the fight. Come on, Oma. Please, give up. You have to drop out.
And his opponent is none other than the submission specialist himself.
Coming straight from War Moria, Arm.
Oh God.
Don't you ever run at me like that. Dropped him. Let me show you what I learned in the field. Tries the armbar. Oma quickly rolls over. Good dodge and instantly goes into the triangle chokehold. Oma tried stomping on him. Armin almost got him to another hold. Come here. Throw ass down. Holding him in that position. Had to take a breather real quick. That junk is tiring.
Not bad for a little bitch.
Huh? Why did he say that? Wasn't y'all just cool at the start of the match? Anyways, Oma finally escapes the hold, sets him up for the mount, but Armin reverses that real quick. So far, they've been locked in a stalemate. Oma throwing out attacks while Armin countering. Took another breather until they started fighting for control. Finally got a punch off, but Armin puts him in the armbar. Oma flips over, then Armin flips over, putting him back where he started. And look, I be trying to tell y'all, this is why Kengan is leagues above Baki. Baki don't be showing stuff like this, an actual struggle where skill plays a big role. Armin is known for being better on the ground and it's showing. But we also gotta keep in mind, they both came into this already injured. Oma putting pressure on them broken ribs, he felt that. Used that chance to break out the mount. Now the reason why Armin was so focused on countering was so he can wear out Oma. And I'm not even gonna hold you, I don't know what move he pulled out his ass right here, but can wear out Oma. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what move he pulled out.
Why? What the hell? He turned himself to like a water boy or some shit. Not the water boy from Alexander, dude. Oh my God. Coming a slime boy or some shit? What the fuck?
His ass right here, but hey, he got free. And someone please tell me what Muteba is looking at. Nigga, ain't you blind? How are you watching the TV? I'm telling y'all, these blind folks in anime only ever say that shit for the title. Only saying that so when they do something cool, they can add on the blind bonus points. Anyways, he begins throwing out a barrage of attacks, everything getting either evaded or blocked until this dude, not gonna lie, Oma is for real cheating. I don't know what water form this is, but he just glided his way into a headlock. And then lays down, spine on kneecaps, pushing down with both.
Nigga become a surf, like an arrow bow. He turned into an arrow bow. That's a bow and arrow position.
Arms, like how do you even get out of this? Ribs getting cracked even more, like he shouldn't be able to escape. But of course, he does. Breaking Oma's fingers got him free, and he got all excited like,
Yeah, it's my first time breaking a bone. I tried this in the other match, but it didn't work. It's easier than I thought.
just to get his ribs cracked again and dropped into another chokehold. He was getting choked out by his own arm, and to make it even worse, Oma dislocates the same arm that's still choking him out, by the way. And that one free hand, yeah, he went ahead and broke that too. I rock with you, Armin, but you was not winning that. Anyways, we're gonna skip a little fights here and there. So Muteba versus Reiner, Reiner won. Mainly because Muteba dropped out. He's a mercenary, not a fighter. He doesn't have the same value for fighting. He fights to survive, not to win, and didn't see much upsides to the risk of continuing this match. Sasuke versus Gensai. Gensai cooked his shit bad. Like, he was completely outmatched. That super speed he has, useless. And apparently Gensai killed his pops at some point.
Oh my god.
Murked your daddy and then whooped your ass. Your clan needs to put his face on the wall. He earned it. With a big sign that says avoid, just to make sure y'all don't forget. But this next...
They should put say caution. Avoid that nigga at all times.
This one is gonna be a good one. The final match of round 3. The Hippie, one of my favorites, up against the Fang. But in this fight, Fang isn't trying to imitate his opponent. He threw his hands up and is just waiting, while Hippie is taking his time walking him down. Now, don't mistake this for being cocky. It's just all a part of the plan. He's fighting with the basics in this one, not trying to be too flashy, not even a smile on his face. That's a double jab cross. Roundhouse gets blocked, does it again, gets dodged, does it again, also gets dodged, and then he does it one more time, hitting nothing but air. The Hippie is going to be one of the strongest. He is dodging these hits with minimal movement. It's on the knees, that's why it looks like he isn't moving at all. But he realized Fang wasn't taking the bait. He would usually copy the person he's fighting, but since he isn't, Hippie said he's going to pull him in by force. Dodges the front kick, right into his liver. Tries running back. Hippie closes the distance, so he tries throwing out a punch. Put that boy into an elbow lock, and this is when we find out there was a moment in time where Hippie was in line to become the Fang. See, the Fang is only a title given to the chairman's fighter. In fact, before this match, our Fang had a fight to keep his spot. Anyways, he drops lower, throwing out a roundhouse, and Hippie is reading him like a book. He is doing exactly what he wanted him to do. With the finger extended, he strikes the 3 critical points on his face. Or so we thought. That finger got snapped, and they...
Oh my god, wait.
3 critical points on his face. Or so we thought. That...
Nasty. His finger got pointing the wrong way, bro. Oh my god.
Finger got snapped, and there ain't no running, boy. Where you going? Scrape the eye. Elbow gets blocked, and now he's on defense, taking a barrage of attacks. That right arm is looking crazy right now, but it ain't over yet. Grabs the back to make sure he falls down. I don't know what he did, but this is a bad look, bro. I hate seeing you like this. So Fang hits him with the 1-inch punch, and not gonna lie, bro, fuck this fight.
Wow.
My guy got cooked. I don't even know what to say. I was expecting a decently even match. I wasn't expecting Hippie to win, but at least make it difficult. That was so underwhelming. I thought it was gonna be one of the best fights. Damn. Well, that's the end of round 3. Off to the semifinals. But before that, Freak Boy does make his return.
Is this nigga have a hard on? Pause, but what the fuck? What the fuck I just saw there?
That Freak Boy does make his return. Yeah, if I had to see that, so do you. But today is now the final
Hell no.
day of the Kengan tournament. We have Oma versus Reiner, a fight we've all been waiting for. Reiner makes the first move, and frankly, he made the next 15, had Oma in a crazy block string, all up until he sent him across the arena. He didn't even realize the damage his arm took. So then he gets into this pose, trying something new this late into the game. Shit, sometimes you gotta take...
Bro, look at his fucking arm, bro. His arm is fucking look like a raw meat. Pause. Oh nah, this shit all bruised up. That's not look good. And his body too.
That risk. Ate that. Connected with a punch of his own, and the tech Oma just used is called Demon Slaughterer. It's pretty much full counter, best way to explain it. Only if it's done correctly though. Right there, he was only able to reflect half the power. So Reiner sprints in, flow control, we gonna make this one interesting. Weave, not enough. Back to playing defense. Those arms will never be the same. Getting beat on like this by a brute, and why stop there? Get them legs while you at it. Started spamming those lows. He even ripped through the fabrics. That's how bad it is.
Oh my god.
Over! You're not done! Just keep going! Fight!
Yamashita, and is that Miss Kaede with you? Oh yeah, I can't lose. Now when fine shit is watching. Slip. There's more stakes on the line now. Lock that arm up. But he does break free. Excellent dodges out of Oma, so Reiner tries to end it right here. But that left was only a feint for his real attack. And I don't know what this was. Made it seem like he unlocked a domain expansion or some shit. That full counter attack is OP. Redirected all of his power back into this kick. Even had the birds flying away. That's how you know it was up. And now the second.
That's how much power that he is possessed with that damn move, that damn kick.
To last fight, Gensai versus Fang, a fight between two titans. They both have been dominating in their matches, and it's finally time to see who's better.
And begin!
The match starts, but no one moves. They're feeling each other out, both trying to read the other, waiting for the slightest change in the
Niggas just stood there like a statues. They're like, they waiting for somebody to move.
opponent's energy. So Gensai makes the first move, going for the eyes. Flash step, flash step. Both of them were trained by Soul Reapers, and that's when they started throwing out attacks. They were dodging so fast it looked like it was phasing through, but the one with more skill will come out on top, graze them. Oh shit. But he sidesteps the follow-up, stabbing Fang. He tries removing his hand, but dodging that second attack threw off his balance. Gensai goes for the eyes once again.
No problem.
Nigga said no problem. He talking to me? But he elbows his fingers, and my goodness, his fingers have been getting bent all day. He throws out a cross. Gensai thought he read that, but he brings it back in. And right back to that onslaught until Gensai was like, now's my chance. And I really thought he had something there, but that shit was baby food. Got his fingers cracked for the 17th time. And anytime you see this man smile, just
look at that nigga smiling. Nah. This nigga's that's a demon looking smile.
know he up to no good. He switched back to that formless style, just clawing at him, but they said it's for a reason. Sticking to traditional wouldn't work on Gensai apparently, even though I feel like he was getting worked out there, but sure. I see the thread. Dislocated that man's elbow. Now he is still defending pretty good with one arm, extremely good actually, because he swung his arm, knocking his elbow back in place at the same time striking Fang's hand with his thumb. And he saw that slight hesitation. He's taking his turn back. Left hook straight to that liver. Tries another stab with the thumb, gets blocked, but it doesn't matter. Connected a mean headbutt. Now watch this mix. And now he's really putting that pressure on. He chops the shoulder. Gensai knows Fang is looking out for the stab attack, so he does everything else. Palms the chin, grabs the back of his neck, feints the body shot.
The fuck?
Hit him so hard it popped his shirt. Got one more for your bitch ass. With broken fingers at that. And he tries running away. No, you can't run from this. Uppercut with the middle finger extended. Another palm to the chin gave that boy first class tickets, setting him up to land the stab. Uh-oh. Fang done unlocked a new stance. Overhand low kick, dodges the straight, throws out a claw, and peep the switch back into punches. One claw and then right back into punches again. He's mixing his formless style with his inner tactics, making it way harder to counter. And once he lured him in, he tried landing the 1-inch punch. But Gensai snapped his wrist. And I kid you not, the narrator just said like 8 different bones that just got shattered. Though he didn't leave that completely unscathed. His right hand took the entire force. His fingers are shattered. He had to force his muscles to make a fist. So Fang rushes in, both throwing out an attack. But he caught his wrist. Gensai easily gets free though, so he throws out the knee. But he wasn't done. He said, get your ass back down here. Knee straight to the gut. Pushes away, runs back in, ran straight into his palm. Eyes rolling to the back of his head. It ain't looking too good. And the guy runs in again, catching a crispy elbow. I know your brain is rattling in there. And then... ooh! To my surprise...
nigga got comboed. Oh, nah. Nigga got comboed. That is fucking crazy, bro.
The Fang actually lost. The end of an era. The Titan who once ruled unchallenged finally met his equal, and Gensai claimed the crown. But now we have the grand finale, the last match of the Kengan tournament. Oma versus Gensai, a battle that won't just crown the victor, but decide the very future of the entire organization. Starting the match off with the flutter steps, proceeds to get everything blocked, and Gensai was like, damn, there's no power behind these punches. He really has no strength left in him. I wish I had the chance to face you when you were in top shape. He finally tapped back into that Kaioken, but this time it was different. He didn't let the power consume him. He's able to use Life Advance and Nico style at the same time. Started forcing him down. Gensai goes for the stab but ate a knee instead, so now he's on offense. Though this version of Life Advance gave him speed, not power. He was pushing Gensai back for a little bit until he said, oh wait a minute, this ain't shit. Popped him in his gut. And this time, instead of moving back, the nigga starts moving forward. Started throwing his own hits out until finally connected the palm. Goes for the finishing blow. Sidestep, bitch. And watch this, he backs up, got his ass. Then continues with the roundhouse, elbows the guard, left cross, left hook, another right, roundhouse, runs back in, the strike gets blocked, and now back to the onslaught. Gensai gets his turn back, and the guy stops his punch that would have landed just to rock him with an elbow. But I'm not done.
Nigga faked it up. Got his ass. Boom! Damn.
And now he's going in and out, trying to land a hit in the back away. That's until Gensai just smacked his back. The skill range is very off. So he runs back in, but this time changes the angle. Then connects an uppercut that cracked his ribs. Yeah, just call the match. This dude is in the wrong lobby. You should not be cooking the main character this bad. It's getting to a point that if Oma somehow wins this, I'm not accepting that, bro. It don't make sense. So they both dash in. Oma ducks the punch at the last second just to taste a mouthful of kneecap. Then elbow strikes him to the ground. Damn, Oma, he got you looking like this, running for your life. And he does end up getting Gensai to an arm lock, and I thought that jungle was actually a good play. Like, we rarely see an expression on this guy's face, but he just stabs you like,
Wow.
Funniest part
God.
is, he then showed us a whole new skill of deflecting, was stopping all of Gensai's strikes for like 5 seconds. He got his brain shook right after. Was so bad, his life flashed before his eyes. It was so bad, it gave us a flashback of an entirely different character. Why the fuck is Yamashita on my screen? Parry, smacks the arm down, kicks the leg. I thought Oma connected a clean hit, but this behemoth just runs through it, grabs the nigga head, and these aren't actions of a sane human being. Why did he start spamming headbutts? Like, doesn't that hurt you too? And look at his next move. I'm actually annoyed how this turned out. Gensai tries landing the stab. Oma uses indestructible, and in that same motion, taps back into Kaioken for a split second, also using Demon Slaughterer, and that shit does nothing. There's no winning against this guy. I clicked on the next episode thinking the fight was going to continue. Nigga, he lost. Matter of fact, it's worse. He died.
We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Now, please tell me he faked his death in the manga or something. No way he went out like that. Who thought of this?
Oh yeah, let's make him do a crazy ass move, have it do nothing, lose the tournament, and then kill him on a tree.
And they tried making me watch 15 minutes on what everyone else got going on. Like, I give a damn. But overall, it was solid. Hopefully they end up making a season 3. I'm sure there's more manga to adapt. I just can't accept Oma going out like that. Like, at all.
That's bullshit. You gave this nigga a little plot just to fade away and he end up losing still. They hold that nigga, bro. He got hold. Nah, he got hold. That nigga got hold, bro. That is some bullshit.